Okay, so the seed for this first round is C035A7. Alright, both players have the seed in, so I'm just going to wait on a final ready from both of them, and we can begin the countdown. Ready from Goel. And a ready from Jelly Lamps. So we are going to be beginning round 1 of the second Ninja Circuit match in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris. And Jelly off to a slightly earlier start, so about a piece ahead. May change due to push down, because actually both players are doing that. So you can sort of measure who's farther ahead by just the amount of push down points. Jelly with an interesting board. Oh, Goal stream flaking for a second, but we're good. Funky razor placement though. Okay, both players scoring a Tritris. Goal very slightly ahead. He's got a few more pushdown points. Like for a while there it was about 2, maybe 4. But if you've got a keen eye, you can see the players are just sort of alternating pieces with each other here. Now Jelly is very slightly ahead. Goal immediately showing off his interesting stacking techniques. Not something I think most people would do a lot of the time, like some of the decisions he makes, I would say, aren't standard in the community, but it always works out for him, so it's definitely interesting whenever he plays just to see what he does with the pieces he gets. And then of course Jelly also, very strong player. Actually had a higher PB than Goal until about 20 minutes ago. I think it was less than that actually. But now both players getting into a dig. So it may be a battle of who keeps more pace. And it's not surefire either. It looks like it actually, I can't tell who it's more likely to be. Both players have somewhat funky board setups. Goal looks cleaner, but he's got a hole that's going to prevent him from getting a Tritris, and so he's going to opt to try to clean it out, meaning Jelly is going to take a good bit of pace off him. Meanwhile, Jelly is getting down pretty far in the burn, nearly done actually, I would say. Forced 2 180s, and is now clean. So Jelly is a line ahead, but also has more opportunity to start scoring now, although Goal still managing to stack for a Tritris even with a board that jagged. Also, maybe worth noting that neither player at this point has to worry about keeping 100% Tritris rate, since that's literally impossible. Technically not impossible, but you'd have to clear a few hundred lines to have it average out to 99.5 Tritris rate. Kind of a moot point. In any case, Jelly dealing with a little bit of burning, but not near as much as Goel is. So, Jelly currently with a score lead. No lines lead, actually. They are 1-1 on lines. Sort of going back and forth with them almost. Goel almost getting an alternating well Tritrus. He's technically set up for one if he can manage that kind of phase. Unfortunately misses it though. Still very close to clean. However, Jelly's been playing pretty much clean this entire time. Jelly with a Tritrus rate of 49%, Goel at 31. Again, we're early enough in the game where that could flip pretty easily. But the question is, will it? Goel having a few holes to clean up. Okay. Actually has almost a sort of weird well set up. But a well that has the ninjas in kind of an unfavorable position can drop a cookie all the way to the right to cleanly set up, but doesn't opt to. Maybe not a huge fan of rotations. Either way, still is a very clean spot for a cookie there, gets it in. And Goel at 171,000 points, about to spike up 191,000, but Jelly has taken the lead from him, already at 225 and climbing. 60% Tritrus rate on Jelly's end versus 42 for Goel. Goel with one hell of a ninja adjustment there. Great stuff. And it looks like he was maybe waiting for... Shoot, I don't remember. I forgot, I'm sorry. But anyway. Goel passing 200,000. But unfortunately up high in a burn. Jelly low and at 263,000. Doesn't really have too much to worry about. Just has to keep playing and not mess up too much. Because Goel is a good bit behind in pace. Almost getting a split well Tritrus there. Not split well, but alternating well. Some type of well. That isn't, you know, the standard well. Building quite well now, though. Looking to access that hole in his stack that's currently inaccessible, so he can start pushing down and stacking again. Jelly, unfortunately, topping out at 275,000. Goel now having to chase down just about 50,000 points. I lagged, yeah. Happened to me, happened to everybody. Never fun. Goel actually maybe having some trouble here. That rectangular hole isn't going to do him really any favors. Oh, neither is that boomerang placement. Or the Miss Ninja. 180's a razor. Perfectly in. Tries to put the pink boomerang in a way that it doesn't really want to go. Still, again, with a lot of runway. I'm not exactly sure what he was trying to do there, but it didn't work out. Still stacking quite well. And doing some very good burning. Almost clean. Oh. Unfortunate Miss Ninja is going to mean more burning. But again, he doesn't have to keep a fantastic pace. He doesn't even have to keep a good pace. He just has to stay alive and long enough to knock down Jelly's score. Making a valiant effort at it, too. So, 248,000. Score to beat is 275. He needs 25,000. And he's clean. Now takes a double. Doesn't set up for a treacherous. Bit of an interesting move. But he really does not need to play, you know, aggressively in any manner. Doesn't need to stack for treacherouses. Just needs to finish the round. But right now he is less than a treacherous away from Jelly's score, meaning that if he gets a single treacherous, that's round 1 to him. And sets up for one. Knocks down Jelly's 275 with a 284. That is round 1 to Goel. All right. All right. So that round being finished. Now Jelly picks the starting level. And the starting level for this next round is going to be 12, so a higher scoring potential, but a lower speed. The seed for this round is B01564. Alright, ready from both players. So the second round of NC, match number 2, begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, treacherous. Alright, Jelly. With a few holes in the stack. Sorry, a little bit tired. Jabers. Okay. Jelly with a higher score, but going to be burning a lot due to whatever's going on. Not a fun placement of the eraser there, but the hole is still open to 180, so it does that. So, because Jelly had some unfortunate burning earlier on in the game, that's giving Goel a chance to take the lead. Sets up an area to slot in a cookie. Does it. And getting another Tritris. Up to 94k on Jelly's side, only 60. Still burning, but a couple of very manageable holes are gonna make this only another 2 or 3 lines or so. Okay, so Goel at 141,000, Jelly at 72. Problem is I'm not usually this tired, I'm not sure what's going on. Didn't even go to sleep late or wake up at a shitty time. Guess it just is what it is. Jelly set up for a boomerang tuck, but opts for the much safer placement of some ninjas. Goel at 98% Tritris rate. Now again, this is still pretty early on in the game, so doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna win. But it does mean that he's currently doing a good bit better than Jelly, because Jelly's only at 51%. Jelly opting for a Tritris and then going into a burn. Goel with double tuck with the razor and Having to fix his board a good bit, but gets just the right pieces, sets up for a Tritris. Just waiting on the ninjas now. Oh, an unfortunate rotation is gonna cause him to go into a burn for a while. Alright. Sorry, I haven't commentating on much. Spaced out for a second. Now at 53 lines on Jelly's side, 59 on Goel's. Goel actually set up for a nice Tritris there. Gets all the rotations. 274 for Goel. 220 for Jelly. Both players actually clean. Now Goel actually only with a Tritris rate lead now of 10%. Down from about 50 earlier, so Jelly did a lot of cleanup and Goel had a few unfortunate misdrops that cost him a good few lines that he was hoping to spend on scoring. Alright, immediately sets up for a Tritris. Knocks it down, passing the 300k barrier with a 305. Unfortunate placement of the boomerang there that looked like he wasn't actually really going for that. Definitely a funky looking board. Again, one he can work with, but placing pieces not in a way that's the most conducive to getting out of the situation at hand. But still set up for a Tritris. Getting it. Has the opportunity to put a boomerang down there, but opts to just do a different piece. Blue pencil for safety, I assume. Mistakes the boomerang, realizes the mistake a bit late. And setting up a burn. Meanwhile, Jelly has caught up a good bit. Tritris rate is actually 72 on Jelly's side to 74 on Goel's. And that's going to drop a little bit more as we continue on. But Goel stacking really cleanly as well, not looking to give up any more ground. He's actually really only ahead by a Tritress and a Line. Their rates are pretty much congruent. It's going to need 3 ninjas to get out, but gets them. And a pencil next. Waiting on that boomerang. And set up for a Tritress again. Meanwhile, Jelly actually has caught up. The lead is about 15,000 now, instead of what it was, and I'm not actually quite sure what it was, but it's a lot smaller. It's definitely a lot smaller. So maybe this will be Jelly's chance to catch up. Jelly, some unfortunate placements, playing really aggressively to try to keep a high Tritress rate, and it is working, actually. It is working. For the most part. Oh! Okay. 180's in that pencil, and didn't really give up anything. That, okay, yeah. Now some burning. Now a good bit of burning. Alright. So, Goel at 439,000. Jelly at 399, 400 now, but very high up and still burning. Goel with a much cleaner board, only one small hole. A few more holes now, but not problematic ones. Cleans up the holes. And opting for a sort of shunted well Tritress. Getting it, passing on to 478,000. Both players now out of level 12 and in to level 13. Goel stack perfectly clean. Jelly still burning. Misses a ninja on the left. Knocking down lines beautifully, but unfortunately, because they're having to burn, giving Goel a lot of room. Alright, so Goel dealing with some burning problems of his own at about the same time that Jelly gets perfectly clean. Now it's Goel's turn to give up some pace, but he's already clean again, so it doesn't look like he's going to be giving up much. Goel actually, ooh, missing a couple of those could have potentially set up for a really weird razor phase, like a sort of a spin phase. Again, moot point now. And just continuing to burn down. So, gotta get clean. Jelly already clean, with a single alternation in the well. Required to score a Tritrus. Now 2. Gonna be interesting to see how they handle that. Get it? And Jelly passing on to 526 with Goel at 564. Players' Tritrus rates are now 1% away from each other. It is, however, important to note that Goel's score is, at this point, because the rates are so similar, Goel is mostly ahead due to his line count being larger. So although it appears like there's a lead of about 30,000, 25,000 or so, and indeed technically there is, it's mostly lines. Jelly, for the first time in a long time, maybe the entire game, having a higher Tritrus rate than Goel, 67 versus 65, although Jelly having to burn is going to lower that rate, potentially back below Goel's. Goel, for his part, stacking to set up for a Tritrus. Waiting on the ninjas. Where are the ninjas? There are the ninjas. And passing 600k. Bit of a missed 180 with the ninjas there. But no big deal at all. Actually, okay. Thought he was going to start stacking for Tritruses, abandoning the bottom line, but he does not. And he's going to 180 that ninja, set the pencil in the hole, and move on to a score of 634,000 with Jelly at 606,000. Jelly unfortunately missing a ninja. Waiting on more ninjas, gets them. 628, but Goel already set up for another Tritrus and getting it, moving on to 657. I'm not sure, but I think this might be the highest combined score of any Ninja Circuit match yet. Oh, Goel missing a really unfortunate Razor there, and that little extra ninja isn't going to help anything. Still stacking quite nicely though. And actually looking like he might burn down. If he gets this ninja in there... Oh, Jesus. Actually, a couple ninja misdrops are really going to do a number on his stack. Oh, jeepers. Yeah, and those few misdrops are spiraling into more misdrops. And it is no longer recoverable. Goel topping out at 693,000. Jelly, okay, actually Jelly's already beaten the score and takes round 2. So now it is 1-1. I don't think Jelly actually knew that they had won. So that is actually a game won by 1,300 points. I would have topped that anyway. Alright. So, it is now... Okay. Goel picks level 15. And your seed for the third round is 2F1703. Alright, both players ready. So we are beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris. Players off to the races, getting respective Tritrises. Jelly getting one, Goel immediately responding with another one. Again, we are off by pushdown points. Okay, so Goel with a clean stack, Jelly having an unfortunate couple of missed spins, going to cause not a top out, but a lot of burns. Okay, Jelly missing a cookie and then a razor, so not immediately causing a top out, and indeed might not, but very much a difficult dig, especially this high up on a speed like 15. Bit of a tall order. Bit of a tall order to get anything to the right anymore. That's really high. Manages to get a line, but needs... Oh boy. That pencil might do it. Still managing to get lines, actually. Oh, but that pencil on the left is going to seal the deal. Jelly Unfortunately, topping out at 59,000. Goal, you are good for game 3. So you can top out whenever. Massive lag bursts, yeah. Do you want to try to do something to fix the problem? Like closing extra windows or restarting something? It is or is not full screen? So it has meme lag problems. I'm not sure if it would give you the same issues. If you've got something running on a different computer in your house. It is full screen. Okay. That might be causing you some problems. I'm not sure. Try to manage. Okay, if you're sure. If you are just gonna try to go with it, then it is your turn to pick the starting level for this next round. 12, okay. Fourth round is going to begin on 12, potentially a match point for Goel. The seed here is 99, 33, 20. All right, both players are ready. The game is going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris. So for anybody who might happen to just tune in now, Jelly's on somewhat thin ice here. Goal is up 2 points to 1. So Jelly has to win these next 2 rounds, these next 2 games, in order to move on to the Ninja Circuit Finals. Okay. So, Jelly, sort of clean. Opting to just put a blue pencil in the right there to not have to deal with all the crud. Goal. Burning pretty high. Salvageable round. Gonna give a lot of pace to Jelly, and of course there's always the small risk of topping out, especially while burning so high up. but it looks like he's gonna be just fine. Oh, Goel actually almost set up for a sort of dirty center while Tritrus there. Wonder if he's gonna go for it now. Yep, he sees it. He knows. He knows what's going on. And knocks it out of the park. 55,000. Unfortunately, Jelly has kept a very high Tritrus rate of 88%. And is at 96,000 to Goel's 55. Jelly the first to pass 100k in this round with 112. Goel only at 70,000. Goel getting the 2 phases he needs. Jelly using the 3 ninjas to set up a white razor. Goel using a regular razor to create a regular razor. Players getting Tritruses basically at the same time. Alright, Goel with definitely a lot funkier of a stack. Going for the double tuck. Set up for a shunted well Tritrus. And a 180 of a yellow pencil. Gets the 180. Okay. Goel at 151,000, Jelly at 192. Goel opting for Tritruses instead of fixing the stack. Gets punished by a red boomerang that's going to cause him a big headache. Meanwhile, Jelly's doing a lot of work to catch up. 225,000 to Goel's 168. Jelly with a Tritrus rate of 92 halfway through level 12. Goal with almost a Tetris well. Long game. Alright. Goal getting a tri-trace. Rate 59. Jelly getting a tri-trace. Not a tri-trace, burning. Rate 86 and going to fall a little bit. Oh, I just realized I accidentally gave an extra heart to Jelly. I think, yeah, it was Goel who was one up. So for a while, Jelly has had one of the Goel hearts. Because Goel's up 2, or Goel's up 2-1. And I had it on the board as Jelly up 2-1. So sorry for that. It's gonna look kind of weird in the VOD. But should be alright. Jelly's still playing like super cleanly. Tri-trace rate almost back in the 90s at this point. Goel getting the alternating well Tritress. Interesting stacking. Oh dear. Right, that's not going to be any fun for him. Okay, so Goel at 392, but Jelly at 471, and they're both at about the same number of lines. They're actually both about to go to 13. So Jelly Lamp's actually at 13 with 488. Alright, Jelly with a nice cookie face at 506,000, now 523. Has pulled 100k ahead of Goel and is still clean while Goel is unfortunately still burning. So without a lot of pulling ahead, this may be a somewhat assured victory for Jelly. Of course, we'll see. This may actually be a PB, because this is some really clean play, and they have a lot of room to go before 19 kicks in. Set up for a Tritress. You have the Tritress to push score to 579. Goel, meanwhile, at 420,000. It's the weed number. Okay. So Jelly passing 600k into 617, while Goel still burning at 429. $627 for Jelly, $435 for Goel, so the gap is actually almost 200,000. And Jelly mistaking a double setup for a Tritress. And he counts a burn, but getting this next Tritress, the gap is officially larger than 200,000 points. However, Goel is now clean, and he's going to be looking to make up a lot of score. He's got his work more than cut out for him. But gets the boomerang he wanted. Set up for a Tritress. $470 for Goel. but Jelly clean and at 675. So very much on PB pace. Alright. Oh no, okay. Unfortunate for Jelly. Recoverable though, recoverable. Oh, that flubbed razor. Not helping, not helping. 698 for Jelly, 513 for Goel. Funky placements. Not sure. They weren't putting anything on the right. Oh. Finally doing it. Come on. Oh. Get the ninjas. Get the cookie. Almost. Come on. You can do this. Yes. Got that one burn. Okay. They're getting out of it. Miss a rotation on the pencil. Gets it. Alright, Jelly at 718. Goel at 565. So Jelly losing a good amount of pace, again, still well ahead. Oh no! That pencil. Jeepers, that's gonna cause some pain. They're making up for it, but can they do it in time? Because again, we're not far off of the transition to level 19. Where the speeds ramp up a hell of a lot, and it may be harder for Jelly to recover. Ooh, getting a double though. It's to 739. Okay. Going into 19. Oh, going into 19 with a bad misdrop. Okay. Sorry, I haven't been commentating much. I'm kind of getting involved in watching. Oh no! And that boomerang misdrop is unfortunately going to mean a top out for Jelly at 741,464 points. Goel has to chase down about 100,000 points on the kill screen. Or not. Sorry, not kill screen. Level 19. Level 19. Second best score? Yeah, no kidding. That was really close to a PB, too. $19 chase down. Can he do it? It's a lot of points. But he is clean. Opting for a sort of safety double, I imagine that was. And set up for another double. Waiting for a razor or red boomerang. Now set up for a Tritrus, but with a really unfortunate board. Gonna have to do a good bit of burning after this one, but up to 700,000. Needs pieces over to the left. Gets them. Okay. Alright. Oh, wow. That's not a fun series of misdrops. So Goel having to clean up his board a good bit. Set up for a burn, a line up. Gets it. Oh, misses a 180 twice on a ninja. And a bit of a funky drop with a razor. Gonna cause a lot more burning now. Time he doesn't quite have. Okay. Okay. Goal actually burning. Oh, that... Oh, if that ninja didn't kill him, the pencil and boomerang did. Goal topping out at 725,000, giving game 4 to Jelly and moving us on to game 5. Alright. So, Goal's turn to pick the starting level for this last game, because no matter who wins, we move on. Alright, starting level is 15 for the last game. Although, technically, both players could get the same exact score. And we don't really have that much of a precedent for that. I mean, technically we do, but don't really want to use it. Alright. So the seed for the last game is 83801D. Alright, both players ready. So beginning the final round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris. Okay, so final game off to a good start. Both players with a Tritris. So Goel with a single burned line, stacking for a Tritress, abandoning the bottom line. Gonna be interesting to see how he works with less room. Still abandoning the bottom line, actually. All right. Okay. Jelly actually still keeping 100% rate, and Goel for his part at 96. So this might be one hell of a finisher. Goel 94, Jelly. Okay, Goel 92, Jelly 97. But both players clean stacking for Tritress. Goel at 218,000, Jelly at 213. But again, Goel is slightly ahead in lines. Goel's Tritress rate actually only at 90, which, despite being really high, is somehow the lower Tritress rate of this match. Jelly at 252k. Goel at 238. Okay, Jelly about to pass 300k. spaced out for another second. Jelly at 350 and Goel at 310. So both players on great pace. But as far as rates go, Goel was at 80, which is pretty damn good. But Jelly is at 96, which is stellar. Especially since Goel is ahead in lines. So that gives Jelly a pretty good amount of headroom. So that used to take a couple of safety burns, Tritrus rate going down to 94. Definitely, again, a great pace, but I don't want to say PB pace because I don't want to jinx it for the second time. Oh no. Okay. That pencil on the left might have Goel topping out. Oh. Okay. You go. That boomerang. Oh. Okay. He's not out of the fight yet, no. That was some nuts survival. Jelly's Tritrus rate down at 85, but still a really good pace. Level 15 starts, so like suboptimal by default, but like even given that, doing great. Okay, so Jelly at 445, perfectly clean, stacking for Tritruses. Goel at 406, very much not clean, but very much not topping out. This is some really good survival, especially this high up and on level 15. I mean, it looked for the longest time like he was going to top out, but he's actually getting it down now. He has a real chance of winning here. Because remember, whoever wins this round, because both players have 2 points on each other, whoever wins this round automatically moves to the Ninja Circuit Finals. So this really is the big decider. Jelly at 88%, 522,000, and 11 lines until the transition to level 16. Okay. I gotta stop spacing out, man. I'm not usually this tired. Jelly is at... Oh, okay. Not the best board in the transition to 16, but with that pencil... Ooh, interesting stacking. Oh. Clean. Okay. Yeah, that works. Getting some ninjas on the left. Uh, 607,000, now up to 627,906. Oh no, missed a ninja, but it's okay. Meanwhile, Goel playing as well as he can with the burns he had at the start, and again, to his credit, he's doing quite well. But oh, those couple of misdrops are really gonna hurt him. And again, he's got another situation where he's really got to catch up to Jelly. Oh, whoa, boy! Looked away from Jelly's board for a second. It is not friendly. There's a lot. Oh my gosh! This might be unrecoverable. It's gonna take a lot. Needs a ninja. Needs probably a lot of ninjas. Misses the pencil to the left, which is going to cause a top out at 656,000. But Goel, unable to burn lines. He needs another ninja. Needs a ninja over to the left. Misses the ninja over to the left. Tops out at 571,000. And Jelly, you have won Game 5. Both players topping out at basically the same time. Some fantastic matches on the back end. Multiple games on PB Pace. So yeah, big friggin' GG's to the gang here. Jelly moves up to the TMC. Not TMC, sorry. NC Finals. Will be facing Rachel later. The winner of that, of course, moves up to the full TMC. Just gotta say that was insane survival from Goel on that last game there, though. That was so high up, and then getting it back down was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous stuff from both players, but GG's to both of them. Thanks everybody for watching, and suppose tune in next stream to see Rachel and Jelly face off. But thanks everybody for watching the broadcast. See you later.